Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm Farmer Jolly and this is Court Farm. As you can see, we are still selling the slurry. We've got a worker doing that for us. I probably should have done that in the last episode, but we're doing it now. But the Massey is still being worked on. We can't use that for another, what is it, about 4 hours? Just over 4 hours? Which made me realise we don't actually have enough tractors because we've got a contract to do. There's still, I believe, a few more trips for the slurry tanker. Yeah, at least another trip, I believe. And yeah, we don't have, let's get out the track this way, enough vehicles. So I was having a look at what we can do. Now, if I just jump into the finances section, we're currently spending about, well, this month it says we spent £9,252 on leased equipment. And the month before, which is probably more accurate because I know we've just leased the slurry tanker, was 8,436. Now, if we jump into the loan system, if we look at taking a loan, because the interest rate's quite low, so if we look at taking a, let's say 350,000, and we put that over 5 years, it's still cheaper than what we're currently spending. And if I obviously put this to 10 years, it's a lot less. Obviously we do have to pay a lot more back, but we can pay it off early. So I'm thinking about taking out a loan, buying the equipment that is leased, buying a new tractor, and selling, I'll just show you, selling the 2 sheds and the fuel and everything that we've got on this land. And then we can sell this piece of land here, and then once these 2 fields, field 61 and field 74, are ready to be harvested, we will obviously harvest them. I can't remember what's in it now. Is it oats? Yeah, we'll harvest the oats, sell these 2 fields, and then probably try and buy another field down this sort of area, either 109 or field 91. Obviously field 57 would be lovely, but I think that's probably going to be a bit too far out of our price range. But I think by doing that, I think we'll save money. I think. So if we jump into the store, what have we got that's leased? We're not going to be buying the slurry tanker. That will be going back. We will be buying this. So we will then own that, which is, let's have a quick look. That's 180, call it 181. We need to make sure we've got more money than we need. 181,000. This is 70. So that's, what's that going to be? We are going to be 252. 252. That's going to be near enough 3. That's going to make us 3, and this could technically go back, but so that's really, we need 3 as a minimum just to buy our equipment, plus another tractor. The tractor that I'm looking at, I do have my eye on one. I know the price of that. So let's see. If we take a loan, and we know we need 330123. So that's actually still going to be cheaper. What if I then add the tractor that I'm looking at on? I do know the tractor that we're looking at. That, if we put that to a 10-year period, We can pay it back early. Oh, we're being silly doing that. We're still saving money. It's a good interest rate. I'm not sure. Oh, 5,000 a month repayment. I think that's a lot lower than what we are currently spending. I could be completely wrong here, but I was tempted to change the combine, but at the moment the combine's doing as well. Do we do it? Yes, let's do it. Take loan. We have the money in the bank. So, now that the money is in the bank, let's buy this equipment and watch the money drop rapidly. So, we bought the tractor, we've bought the mower, we bought the feed mixer, we bought the bale shred, and how much have we got left? We have still got enough. We will buy this because that is going to be useful. We're not buying the slurry tank, but we can now get a new tractor. So how much was in the bank? 279. So really I don't want to be going over 200 if I can help it. So the tractor that I'm looking at is still a medium tractor. So I'm looking at the Kubota M8 because it's got 200 horsepower. What have we got at the moment? We've got 185 and 235. We can't get a large. Oh, our new tractor's come back. So we definitely can't get a large tractor. We could get a class. That's 230. We could get that actually, because that has a lot more power. I know I was looking at the Kubota, but I'm just thinking that we might be better getting this. Yeah, we want the EU design. We'll leave the lubricating grease on. Oh. That's going to push us too high. 235. We'll leave that off. I think it's probably better to have a slightly higher horsepower. So that's a potential. Let's see what else there is. I do quite like the Kubota stuff. So what have we got in here? Have I got anything? Nothing's really taking my fancy. Potentially get a John Deere, but it's a lot more money. Well, that one is anyway. We've got a Massey already. I really want something a bit different. Something like a New Holland. We could just get a standard. Standard New Holland might be nice. And that's actually got higher horsepower, which we still have room to upgrade. That's going to leave us with about what's that going to leave us with? Just under 50,000, I think. This is what I was looking at, fully kitted out. I was looking at the, not the twin wheels. I was looking at this. Yeah, this is a... That's what we were looking at with the front loader. And I can even put that on. Yeah, we're going to go with the Kubota. That's the one we were looking at. So get the Kubota, and I was going to get... We are going to get that. So, there we go. And I believe the JCB should, yep, has finished, so we'll let the JCB come back. Actually, we can just set it to, where's the driver feature? There, to there, and it will just drive us there once. So, we'll just sit in the JCB for a second, and we will grab the, actually we can probably run over. We might even be able to beat it back. But there is, it's actually getting dark already. There is our brand new tractor. Right, we should have had a pallet fork and we could have taken that back. We will have to come back. So let's jump in. And we will get the front loader attached, and I think we'll use the oh, that could have gone better. What happened there? Let's try this again. I didn't think this was going to be the difficult part for today. Getting the front loader attached. There you go, that's a bit better. And we're going to be behind the JCB. But let's get back. Oh, is it snowing? I thought it was snowing then. I don't think it is. It might snow. Let's get back to the farm. We can send the slurry tanker back to the store. We don't actually need that. We'll return that. And we think we'll still use the JCB to... We'll send a worker off on that to go and start ploughing the field. We took the contract out at the end of the last episode. I think we will take the Kubota and the flat trailer over to the old yard. We will collect the final, hopefully, the final piece of equipment. Oh, we don't need to take the trailer. So everything is to be towed back, so we can actually just drive over. And we can then, once we've got the final bits, sell the buildings. I was thinking about potentially relocating one so we have more space, but I think we'll be alright for a bit. We can always buy it back or buy a slightly smaller shed again in the future. And yeah, sell the land, and that's going to give us a bit more money in. I think though, let's just stop here. This diesel tank, I believe, that's empty. What I might do is let's return the slurry tank, because we don't need that anymore. But I do need a fuel tank, because does that hold fuel? It does hold fuel. So that might be what we got. That holds fuel. That's probably going to be our best bet. What else can we use? Just trying to find what the best option is going to be, because we've got DEF and the diesel over there. So if I put this to tractor, that's going to be, I think we'll use this. We haven't used this before, so we'll get that, and then least, obviously, and this, and we've got 25, and we want 25 real. We're just going to leave everything else as standard. There we go. So let's get the Kubota. Let's just move the Kubota out of the way for a minute. Oh, we need to actually shut that gate, otherwise the cattle will be escaping. I wonder how long that's been open for. So where is the plough? Let's find that. I remember where the plough is. It's in the back shed because it's the only shed it would fit in. So we will jump in here and turn the worker off. And we will go and get the plough. We might have to build the an AdBlue tank at this yard, but we will be getting some money in by selling obviously the land and the old tanks and the buildings. So even though we've taken a massive loan out, hopefully we'll get quite a nice bit of money back in. So we need to go to field 111. So let's set this off to field 111. Then we will, nope, okay, we won't set you off there. Right, actually, what's going to be easier, I will take the tractor over and get them set up and ready to go. First, I do need to see where we're going myself. So, where are we? Okay, we'll go this way. So, I'm going to take this tractor over and we will make a start ploughing the field. Set a worker off ploughing the field, I should say. And we'll then run the Kubota to the store and go and collect the diesel and AdBlue. So, I will see you when we're on our way to the old yard. Right. Well, we are nearly crashing into the stream again. That wouldn't be good. We are on our way back to the old yard. The JCB is underway, ploughing the field, so that'd be a nice payday. Although, I think we're going to need it because we had £10,000 or just over go out for vehicle running costs. Not sure what vehicle running costs. I did wonder if it was the costs for the Massey and that it was done early, but it doesn't appear to be done. So not really sure, but we will make our money back. And we have the fuel trailer on board. It's getting really dark really quickly, but hopefully we will get everything moved and sold in this month, which hopefully will give us a decent amount of money back in. Let's just try not to crash into the stream again. We normally end up in that stream quite often. There we go. Oh, are we hitting low branches, are we? No. Is the front loader hitting the floor? Oh, and what have I undone? Don't know. I think I undid the securing mechanism for the tanker, which isn't good. So, the reason I've kept the front loader on is because there appears to be a pallet fork at this yard. And I'm thinking it's for the front loaders. So I thought I might as well bring that over. We'll probably take the weight back with us. And then when we come back to get the DEF, the AdBlue, we will take the... Make sure we get the right road. There we go. I think there's another implement that needs to go on the front, and then it's just the two for the rear. So I think there's the windrower and something else. We'll find out when we get there. But it is getting dark really quickly. I can't get over how quickly it's changed, and it's not actually that late. If I pull the HUD back up, it's 20 to 5 in the evening. Oh, afternoon. So yeah, it's not late, but it's very dark, and you can see in the top of my screen, the JCB worker has nearly done half of the field already, which is brilliant. So we will just leave our HUD on, and we will make sure that we don't put the least fuel trailer into the fence, which it looks like we might. Yeah, we will. Okay, that's okay. We're through. Oh, we were nearly through. Oh, we are through. So, let's have a quick look, see what we've still got on this yard. So you've got the rear mower. That's one trip. There's nothing down there, nothing in this shed. The tedder we can put on the front. The windrower is another trip. Pressure washer here will be sold. I think there's a pallet fork. There you go. Pallet fork can come back with us now. The weight can come back with us now. So it looks like it's going to be just a couple more trips, really. I think we can do... actually, how many is it going to be? So we do weight now on the way back. Then we can do the tedder when we take the second, probably the AdBlue. And then, in theory, I can just do it out of one more trip up when we sell everything as well, and put the rear mower on the front and the windrow on the back. It's not ideal, but we are going down the lanes, and it's going to be very dark, so we might get away with it. Let's pull up and grab this, hopefully, this, there we go. So we've got the pallet fork. Oh, there we go, that's better. So let's reverse this and pick up the front weight. This is going to be very awkward because we've got the front loader on. I think we might end up spiking the side of the shed. Oh, we can just about do it, that's fine. Alright, let's tip that back down. Raise that up. And then yeah, we can just about see. So we now need to reverse up, and hopefully it will let us take the fuel out of the tank. I probably could have got away with a smaller trailer, but not to worry. So if I pull up, yeah, there we go, brilliant. I'm not sure how much is actually in this. Not much, only got 900 litres left. And yeah, there really wasn't much fuel over here. Yeah, 600 litres left in there. Oh, let's not run into the side of the tractor. And what's in this? 2,000 litres. Yeah, so we'll build one of those and get that taken down as well. But this should nearly be done. $30 litres. There we go. The silo is empty. So let's try, and this is going to be very... Is this going to be heavy now, or am I just stuck? I think I'm just stuck. I think we are genuinely stuck. We might have to sell that now, because I think I've got myself stuck on it. Oh. Unless I can... Nope, we did it. Oh, nearly. I'm really not sure what I did to get in this predicament. Right, let's just get that sold. We will... Oh, we're going to get a nice amount of money in from that. There we go. So, we should now be able to move. There we go. And we're now going to try and get out of the gate without crashing again. Ooh, actually, we did that quite well, if I do say so myself. So, I'm staggered with how dark it is. I'll put this into time lapse. We will race back to the new yard. Actually, let's pull that HUD up. How's the JCB? Yeah, tree. Yeah, field. Okay, the steering is quite light, because I didn't turn the wheel that much and we went straight into a different field. There you go, back on track. Yeah, the JCB's... No, it's not finished yet. That's fine. Right. I will, like I say, I'll put this into a time lapse. We'll get the diesel delivered. We do have a tank already for that. We'll get the other tank built, and I have to find a good position for that. This is very heavy. I don't know whether it's the weight on the back or the weight that we've put on the front, but all I do know is I need to take it carefully. So, like I say, we'll put this into time lapse, and I'll see you once we are picking up the last little bits and selling everything off. So, I will see you in a bit. as you can see, we have really got light steering. I am near enough, or I feel I'm fighting the trailer to keep the tractor going straight. As you saw in that short time lapse, we did go to place the AdBlue tank, but it was a bit too dark to see where exactly I wanted it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put this back into the time lapse. We will get the AdBlue. We know the tank that we want. We'll bring all of the equipment back, and we will sell everything. We might actually no, we won't. We will grab the last of the equipment. Oh, I'm crashing. What am I stuck on? Actually, no. That's a nightmare. Right. That is an absolute nightmare. I'm going to have to get this trailer off the fence post. Just see how we can do it. So yeah, what I was saying is, while I see if I can wriggle through, is we're not going to build, or I'm really sorry that I'm having to do this with a brand new tractor as well. It really hurts me to do this, but I'm just hoping this is going to be enough to knock it off that gate post, but it doesn't look like it's going to do. Might be getting somewhere. Yeah, we will get the last of our equipment, hopefully, and we will move into the next in-game month, so January. And yeah, we are getting it off. Then we will sell everything, build the AdBlue tank, and get this returned, or the trailer returned. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a couple of damages already on the brand new tractor that hasn't even done an hour. Oh, it says we haven't got a damage, but I reckon we probably have a hidden damage at least. It's a good job the dealership didn't loan it to us, so I don't think they'd be overly impressed. In hindsight, the trailer was way too big. I leased the wrong trailer part. Should have leased the smaller one, but we've got this one now, so we will have to make do. So what I'll do is I'm going to get back to the yard, collect the DEF, our AdBlue, and the Tedder, dump them at the old farm, sorry, no, we're going to the old farm, the new farm, and get back over here, and then we will move on into the next in-game month, and we will then be ready to sell everything, which will be exciting. Hopefully give us a nice bit of money in. So, without wasting any more time, and hopefully without crashing into any more gates, I will see you in a minute. Well, there's a slight change of plans again. The JCB has just finished, so I'm going to just jump over to it, and we're going to collect that contract, I forgot how expensive that was worth. So we've got £24,192 just from the worker doing that field. And if I can find the gate, which I believe is just down this way. There it is. So we'll get out, close the gate behind us. Now, what my plan is to put the plough, probably, I'll leave the plough attached, but the JCB is going to go over and just give us a helping hand, as it's nearly here anyway. Because I think we might as well go through this gate. As the I decided to unload the second fuel tank. We've got a weight as well. That's not going to help. I forgot it had that. That's okay. We can still do this. How is best to do this? Because I can't leave the weight. So we are going to have to come back. Yeah, that's fine. So it's not ideal, but it does just give us a bit of a helping hand. So, sort of back to the original plan of I will see you once we're getting the last bit of equipment. It will probably be the JCB we use, just because it can go that little bit faster. And I might actually leave the fuel tank and bring that back last on the JCB. So I will see you in a minute. Well, we overslept slightly. It's about 11:45, but and it's snowing as well, so it's very cold. But we'll do one last check. All of our equipment should be out. We ended up bringing the Massey back to collect the fuel tanker, just because its service was finished, and I thought we might as well give it a run. So I know we don't need to, but the final time, I don't think actually say final time, I think that's the only time we've ever closed those doors. But for this is the end of this yard. It's quite sad, really. This is where we started everything off. So let's sell the def tank. Let's sell the pressure washer. Let's sell the big shed. And let's sell the small barn. Now there's only one thing left to do, which is it looks really different now. Let's just run over to this corner. That's really strange to see, but the final thing we need to do is sell this land. It's no longer ours. So let's head on back for the last time, well, ish, to the new yard from the old yard, and we've crashed. That's just brilliant way to end it, isn't it? Wouldn't be one of my videos if I hadn't have gone into the stream. At least we managed to get back out. Well, it's quite upsetting really that we don't have that yard anymore. But this really is heavy. I'm going to very slowly drive back so that we don't crash again. But thank you very much for watching this episode. Hopefully we'll be getting back into some more farming soon, and hopefully in the next episode. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I really do hope you've enjoyed watching the episode. I'm going to make sure I don't go back into that stream. If you have enjoyed watching the episode, it would really mean a lot to me if you consider liking the video and even subscribing to the channel. And if you have enjoyed the video, hopefully we will see you back for the next episode. But for now, I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.